Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright. Bismillah. Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, our group gonna talk about society addiction. So, why we choose society addiction as the main issue of this presentation? We choose it because it is our concern for the communities that tends to underestimate the consequences of the addiction. And then what is the purpose of the campaign? The purpose of the campaign is to send out a message that social addiction can distract your mental health and your well-being.
Now let's jump into shopping addiction. Society thinks that shopping is an easy approach to become an addiction. But what are the solutions? The first one is develop new hobbies to promote relaxation and overcome addictive behavior such as gardening and reading. But some of us might not be able to do this because they think these new hobbies aren't enjoyable. So there's new ways called balancing act where you can use money but not too much, at the same time develop new hobbies. For the second solution is to assess your finance, such as make list of things that you need to buy before you enter the market. So when you enter the market, you know how much you are going to spend and you know what things you are going to buy. The second method is where you use no buy and low buy method that is introduced by Christina Maikas, which is a YouTuber and a pharmacist, where she used this method to pay off her 120,000 debt of student loans. So for no buy, where you don't buy a non-essential things such as clothing and furniture. For low buy, where you spend on non-essential items, but you need to set on a budget. For the third solution is where you unsubscribe emails and unfollow social media account. Most of us spend hours a day on social media and devices, so there's a lot of deals and discount. But for the first thing you need to do is to unfollow influencers that promote you or give you discount and deals. So the second ways is where if you feel overwhelmed by the amount of emails in your inbox, you can use unroll.me, where you need to unsubscribe and to simplify the process. That's all from me.
I want to talk about drug addiction solution. The first solution is about drug education. Society must be revealed at an early age about drug education. This can help people to understand the harmful effect and the consequences of using drugs, even though drugs can also bring benefits. For example, in Malaysia, every student in primary and secondary school learn about drugs and other harmful substances in physical and health education subject. The second solution is tighten the law, which is implementing strict law. The government must apply multiple check marks and inspection area, especially in alleyways and dark areas, to detect drug dealers and buyers. There is one law in Philippines state that the penalty of life imprisonment and arranging of 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos shall be imposed to those who either use or distribute drug regardless of the quantity. By making such as this law, people are afraid to involve in drugs. The last solution is rehabilitation center. This is the perfect place for drug addicts to get free from the substance and specifically designed to help those who are struggling to achieve sobriety. They must follow the rehabilitation center schedule so that they can forget about the drugs. This is proven to be one of the successful ways to get rid of the drugs because almost all of the people who get into rehabilitation center manage to get free from drugs and other harmful substances.
I'm Adam, and as I recently as I know, teenagers has get in trouble in pornography addiction. So I have found three solutions. The first one is tell someone about your problem. So what is mean by tell someone about your problem? You can tell your problem to your friends, your close family members, or your close lecturers. By this way, they can give you a solution, a motivation, or a solution, motivation, or a lecturer. By this way, you can fight yourself to get strong enough to get out from this pornography addiction. The second one is get some medication. What is mean by get some medication? Medication is by get some medication is by you go to the hospital and you go to the clinic and you tell the doctors and you tell the counselor about your problem, and they will provide you counseling session, medication, medicine, and maybe a therapy. By this way, it can help you effectively if you go to the therapy or the treatment consistently. And the last one is the third one. Avoid your triggers or avoid your triggers. So what is mean by avoid your triggers or beware of your triggers? It is mean by nowadays now a lot of people have a social media. So they some of them post about explicit content of soft porn. Soft porn is a dangerous is a dangerous content that can triggers you to watch pornography. So you must spend less on your social media or delete your social media if you really want to quit this pornography addiction. Trust me, it will give you impact and it will help you effectively. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fiona Hanani binti Anwar. Today I'm standing here to share with you guys about smartphone addiction solution. First of all, don't use your smartphone at an alarm clock. Replace it with an accurate alarm clock. Another of that, set a limit for smartphone users. You guys can just set a specific goals, which is like I am going to spend 30 minutes only on social media today. It will help you guys to control yourself to play a smartphone on the whole day. After that, turn off your smartphone. Example, you guys can challenge yourself going to place and do an activity without a smartphone. You guys can see a difference on that day with another days.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Nur Mardia binti Kamaruzaman, and today I will be presenting about solutions to fix junk food consumption worldwide. Previously, we talked about factors and impacts of junk food consumption worldwide, so now we are going to discuss about 3 solutions to it to fix junk food consumption worldwide. So first would be to design policies to increase the prices of junk food through taxes. For example, there is an 8% tax in Mexico that has caused 5 to 10% decrease in purchase of junk food compared to the trend that would be expected without the tax. So this will help customers reevaluate their priorities in daily food consumption, whether it's worth it or not to buy the junk food or to buy healthier food. Secondly, would be to introduce a front of packaging warning label to junk food to a simple to a simple to interpret guide, because this can help customer make healthier choices because they can simplify a complex nutrition information into an easy to interpret guide. It may also help industry reformulate and reduce their nutrients of concern in order to gain more profit. The countries that practice this are Finland, Thailand, Chile, Peru, and Mexico. And the last but not least would be to limit the exposure of marketing of snack food towards youth especially. Because in 2014, more than 40% of food and beverages that was marketed towards the youth are snack foods. Because snack foods. In addition to seeing them on television and online via social media, they are also significantly exposed to the front of the packaging themselves, such as ready-to-eat cereal and also sugary drinks. Chile was the first to ban all child-directed marketing on junk foods in 2016, later followed by Mexico. By introducing this ban, it will help lessen the amount of junk food addiction that are rising among children. So with this, that is the end of my presentation. My hope for the future would be for the worldwide junk food consumption to lower down to a healthier rate, and in order to give birth to a healthier and physically capable generation. That will be the conclusion of society addiction presentation. Thank you.